Hello, my name is Scott Ingram, and today I want to welcome you to the 2020 Skills Test. First, we're going to create a folder on the DC called SOP. Then we're going to create a folder on the member server called Policies. On the member server, we're going to create a DFS namespace called CompDocs that is linked to both of these folders. Then we're going to demonstrate accessing the namespace using a standard user account. Second, we're going to set up terminal services for web access on the DC. Then we're going to demonstrate opening Paint from the TS web access page of the member server using a standard user account. So let's begin. Alright, here we are in 2020 Server DC. We've created a folder called SOP, and you can see with the little two men there, it's a shared folder. So we already created him. We're going over to Server 02, and on Server 02, we've created a shared folder called Policies. Now, we're going to go into our File Services to our DFS Management. We're going to create a new namespace. The namespace will be coming from 2020 Server DC. We'll check names, click OK. Then we're going to click Next. We're going to call this namespace CompDocs. We're going to click Next. We're going to set this up as a domain-based namespace. We're going to click it as Next. This reviews our settings and the creation of the namespace. We're going to click Create. And as we can see, we have success. We have created the namespace. So, we're going to go in our DFS management down to our namespaces, and right here's our CompDocs namespace. Now that we're in our CompDocs, we're going to create a new folder. We're going to put in the name up here of our folder on the DC. We're going to click Add, and we're going to browse for where it's at. We're going to do it this way. And there's our SOP folder. We're going to click OK. We're going to click OK. So we have added that, click OK, and there's our SOP folder. Then we're going to click New Folder. We're going to put in the name of the one on this server, Policies. We're going to click Add. We're going to browse for where the folder target is. There's the Policies folder. We're going to click OK. We're going to click OK, and we're going to click OK. So now we have the Policies and the SOP folder. I'm on 2020 Server DC, and I want to show you this is user 1, and he's only a member of the group 1. He's just a regular domain user. So this is just a regular user account. We're going to go in 2020 Server 01 as user 1, and we're going to access the CompDocs. So here's 2020 Server DC, and we're going to hit it to go to CompDocs. Do we want to open it? Yes, we do. And as you can see here are the Policies and the SOP folder on CompDocs. Right, now on the Policies folder, I saved an image called Smiley, and there it is. And we see we can access with a regular user the CompDocs DFS namespace. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is set up terminal services for web access, and we're going to do this on the DC. So we're going to go to Add Roles on the 2020 Server DC and click on that. We're going to bypass this Before You Begin page. We're going to click onto Terminal Services, and we're going to click Next. We're going to click Next again. We're just going to add Terminal Server. We're going to install terminal services anyway, and we're going to click Next. We're going to click Next. We're going to not require network level authentication, and click Next. We're going to configure the licensing mode later on. We're going to add some users to this. We're going to add the student's account. Click OK. We're going to add user 1, click OK. We've added group 1, we've added user 1, we have added everyone we can, so we're going to click Next. Now we see the different things that are going to be added to it. We're going to click install. It'll take a minute for it to install, so we'll pause. Alright, it tells us we must restart this server to finish the installation process. So we're going to hit close, and we're going to restart now. And after the restart, we see that it has installed successfully, so we'll click close. So now we have the terminal services role. We're going to add a role service. This time we're going to add TS Web Access. It's going to ask us to add these required roles. We're going to add them. We'll click next. Now here's an overview of the web server. Here's the default settings. We're just going to keep those. And we're going to click install. This will take a minute to install. Alright, we see that the installation has succeeded. We're going to click close. Now we should be able to go to our terminal services and go to TS Remote App Manager. Now in TS Remote App Manager, we're going to click down here and add a remote app. We're going to click next. Go down here, we're going to click on Paint. Then we're going to click next. Alright, so we've created this Paint on Remote App Manager. So now we're going to go over 2020 Server 01. We've logged into 2020 Server 01 as User 1. We're going to go to Internet Explorer. Alright, we're going to try to connect to our server DC with terminal services. It's asking for our username. We're going to log in as user 1. Alright, our remote app program has come on. There's our paint. And we're going to connect. We're going to put in we're going to click OK. And as you can see, paint appears. And so we thank you for watching our program.